Welcome to All Thumbs Vidcast.
Welcome to the All Thumbs Vidcast. If this is your first time here, there are skip buttons on the very bottom of the screen that you can click to skip to the next topic if you don't like the topic we're talking about. And there are also links in the description to the topics we talk about. So, welcome, and
enjoy.
So we're here with our friend Shane today, who's filling in for Josh and might end up becoming a permanent member if he's a good boy. So, we get started with the Nintendo Direct news.
Why don't we just start off overall thoughts, Shane?
Well, it was so interesting I didn't watch it.
Shane wasn't available at the time.
I was too.
Full disclosure. That's a good way to start.
Caleb and I just watched it. So, what did you think, man?
It was a real good one. They've been surprisingly well done and content heavy since they started, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a bad one. And this is the first one that I've watched all the way through, but every other Nintendo Direct that has come out has had a plethora of news, and they've been impressive to me. A lot more so than I thought they would when I first heard about them.
I feel like they kind of had something for everybody, like reaching out. Like, I mean, they were talking about the Mario Kart 8 DLC when it's coming out. And
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, it's general, whatever, man.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, and then they're talking about like a big indie titles and stuff that are coming to the system. So
yeah,
just trying
Indie's
to fill you in.
Yeah, Indie's blowing up though on the Wii U though. I've noticed. I have 3 titles on mine.
What games?
The Fall is the one I'm playing right now.
It's good.
And it's like Metroid, and it's kind of like Metroid in a just RPG mix. But yeah, it's real good for an indie game.
Shit, what else have you been playing?
It's a trilogy for it. Smash. A lot of Smash.
Really?
It's a good indie title.
Yeah. Oh, indie title.
No, I asked him what else he's been playing.
Yeah, no, I've been playing a lot of Smash and hitting that Majora's Mask up. So, yeah.
We'll have more info on that soon. Have you been playing anything this week, Caleb?
Nope. I started up Majora's Mask for like 10 seconds, realized I had to play through the Stone Tower Temple again, and I closed it. Yep.
Yeah.
I literally got to like the boss key on that temple, and I ran out of time on the days because I was trying to get all the fairies, and I couldn't get all the fairies and get to the boss.
Could you just not find them?
It was my first go through in a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just couldn't find the fairies, and then by the time I gave up on the fairies, there was like 2 hours left, and then I had to like circumvent the whole stage again. It's just a very confusing stage.
People were talking about how in that the time that when you slow down time, it actually goes faster than it used to.
Yeah,
than in the original.
Time slowdown does not slow down time that much.
Yeah, it's just like a bit.
Very
a fraction.
Terrible.
The only game I've been playing that's pretty much it, isn't it? I mean, you've just been playing Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I don't have time really.
Yeah, the only game I've been playing is Mario Party 10, and that's only because I need to get footage for the review that I'm doing.
Oh yeah,
on
we
my
played
channel.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and we played that together. Well, yeah,
that.
what you didn't tell me much of your thoughts on that. What'd you think of what you played?
It was felt like Mario Party. It didn't feel much different, honestly. So, I mean, it's a Mario Party game. That's that is.
That's about the only way to really.
They didn't change the formula.
Yeah, I mean they did the Bowser Party thing, but I don't really feel like
Bowser Party's fun.
But Bowser Party's cool, but I don't know.
What?
If you play Bowser Party with somebody like Caleb didn't hardly know what he was doing as Bowser, and he almost beat us when we were playing as Bowser Party. But if you play it with somebody who really knows what they're doing as Bowser in the Bowser minigames, you like lose every time. It's almost impossible to win.
The other night where I wrecked all you guys.
Yeah.
In the 4th turn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you were analing all of us. Yeah, it was freaking terrible, dude. And it's just I don't know. I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way for the people in the car to like strike back somehow at Bowser to do something. Just some sort of balance. I don't feel like it was balanced
like a midterm,
well.
like to knock him back some or take his dice away because every
yeah.
turn he's gonna catch up.
And there's spaces for that, but they're really few and in between.
I know the board. I think Bowser's board game should be longer.
Yeah, Oh
Like,
yeah,
there should be
yeah,
more
it should
spaces.
with more happening in it.
Yeah, because like 4 people can clear that board game or that
Pretty
board
quick.
pretty fast.
Because we got through it in just we were only playing I think a little over 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That we played the first Bowser board. So I mean, I don't know, and that and the fact that it has less boards than every other Mario Party. I actually went back in the review. I was looking at the boards the older Mario Party games had, and Mario Party 1 had like 8 boards, and this one only has 5. And I feel like that's a really weird step back.
I feel like that's the thing though nowadays is you buy the game and then you buy the DLC because DLC's blown up.
Just wait for the DLC.
Yeah.
We'll
you just
see
got to
if it
wait for
comes, I don't
DLC
know.
because they push the games out faster now.
Well, the DLC's all
from the
planned.
concept to the game getting on shelves.
Well, if they have DLC, if Nintendo makes DLC for that, I hope it's really cheap. Because I don't.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart was a fair
pretty...
deal. I mean, you got quite a bit for that. What was that like?
Wasn't it?
12
$12 or something
$12
for both?
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
12 or 13 to get
I thought
both.
it was their standard $8 for the combo and like $5 for each.
Oh, maybe it was 12 if you got it after the. I don't fucking remember. Anyway,
Well, I pre-ordered both
Yeah.
of them. So
We didn't research that because
I don't remember. Yeah, we were. Anyways, we gotta move on to the freaking Nintendo Direct 'cause this is gonna be a long one. So
back to stop saying.
Yeah,
Okay. Right off the bat, they announced Mewtwo, and then Lucas is back.
yeah,
yeah,
I don't care about Lucas, but
you too.
yeah,
Did you get both codes
yeah,
to get?
because I had the game on 3DS, so I got the soundtrack and the Mewtwo downloads.
Good.
The Mewtwo download.
The Mewtwo download, yeah.
The Lucas no.
Because if you got the download for getting both games, you get Mewtwo early.
Yeah, you get it. You get it April 15th, where everyone else gets it like April 23rd or 21st or something.
And did they say it?
Suckers.
I guess I wasn't paying attention that well, but I don't remember when they said Lucas was coming out.
It's like June.
Oh, okay, yeah,
June.
he's a little later, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
But you can't get him for free. But,
Yeah, you have to pay
Mewtwo
for
you'll
him.
get for free.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah,
cool.
I got Mewtwo.
What I wanted to know if when that game, God, English, if they're gonna make new like maps for it or
That's what I was
any new
wondering because
stages.
they've said characters, but they really haven't touched base on maps or even different game mode or.
I don't see why not. I mean, they've
They
opened
have
the gate with,
Yeah.
with this new character that they've never even announced before, so they could do anything at this point.
They have a ton. I mean, yeah, they have. I mean, even if they don't make completely new levels, they still have a ton of older stuff to pull on, like from Smash 64. God,
So many Smash
Just put
64
every
levels.
stage from Smash 64 in there and just be happy.
That's all I need to do. But along with those 2 character releases, they're going to have a new patch, which will balance out the characters supposedly, or they'll tweak the balancing of the characters, is what it says. Which will be really interesting to see how that plays out, because character balance is a big thing if you're part of the Smash scene.
One thing I was gonna say about that, recently, I know it was kind of there was kind of like a I don't know, fucking damn, I just cannot talk today. Sakurai had stated that like him working on Smash Brothers was like becoming almost like too much for him, and that it was just like everything was just going crazy, like, and he was just trying to take a break from everything, you know. And he said because they released a statement saying that they weren't going to do. Remember that they said they weren't going to do any more patches for the game. There weren't going to be any more character balances.
They said that?
Yep, they said that. Like I think it was probably like two months ago or so.
It's not the first time someone would do that, like Kojima. This Metal Gear Solid 4 is the last Metal Gear Solid. No, whoops.
Oh,
we like
dude.
money.
I forgot that him and the Konami thing's going on. But yeah, he said that it was all becoming too much for him, and he needed to take a step back from it, and he didn't know how much longer he was going to be working on the game.
He just needs a break.
But,
just like with everyone else, they just need a break,
Yeah.
and then they'll get back to it. Because, like I said, they
But
like
this
money.
is good. This is good. I mean, now they're patching it. Now they're fixing some character stuff. I know everybody was complaining about Diddy Kong, so maybe they'll fix up Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a bunch of tweaks.
I don't care. I
Yeah.
play Trollager's my guy.
Yeah, Trollager.
Trollager.
Freaking hate that guy.
I love.
And one of the really cool things about going along with the character thing is the Smash Open Fighter ballot. They'll take. Now this doesn't mean much, but the fact that they're willing to officially take suggestions for a new fighter kind of breeds a little interest that there will be a lot maybe not a lot, a couple
Maybe
more
a few
characters
more,
coming out.
Maybe Rayman will come.
Yeah.
No,
Solid Snake.
but yeah, it's like, what is it? Solid Snake. God, well, you never know, dude.
Dude, he was on Nintendo.
Huh?
Metal Gear was on
Yeah, a while
Nintendo,
ago, yeah.
so.
But I know they said on the I don't know what the website. I don't think I put the website down on there. But yeah, it's you just go there and like, what is it, like mail? You say if
Smash
you're
ballot?
Yeah, you say if you're male or female, and then they ask you
Who you want to see and why, and
what game they're from.
Kind of like a suggestion box, which
I say they bring back the Nintendo coin. That way it's just like a punch towards everything. You know how they got rid of the Nintendo rewards? The program? Nintendo?
I'm just messing with you.
I was like, seriously? Yeah, they got rid of it.
They just have a coin as a fighter?
Yeah, just a coin as a fighter.
Like Cool Spot?
Yeah.
You know what Cool Spot is?
No? Is it
just
like
a big
Streetpass?
red spot with eyes and
Yep,
feet.
that's the 7-Up, the old 7-Up symbol.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
Yeah, something like
classic,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
He's got sunglasses. It's just like a coin.
They could honestly, they could just skin Pac-Man for all I care.
Skin Pac-Man.
Yeah,
make it a
make
coin.
the coin a skin for Pac-Man because the coin.
Yeah,
because Nintendo coins eat people.
Oh, okay. Anyways, what's the new fighter that you guys would want to see?
Does it have to be Nintendo?
Just pick
Actually,
a fighter.
no. Yeah,
it
it could be third party.
It could be anywhere.
Okay.
Who would you
It could
want
be
to
the
see?
third parties that don't exist.
The third parties that don't exist. Honestly, I think it'd be cool if they brought like an 8-bit Link.
Yeah,
Like
That
a
would be
retro,
They
or
brought
like
a retro,
maybe like
yeah.
a Super Nintendo Link from like Link to the
retro
Past.
characters.
Yeah, like
retro roster.
or they could do like retro skins for all the characters. I think that'd be cool.
That would be pretty neat.
Character wise, I would
neat.
probably say like maybe some Street Fighter characters because the 3DS.
Yeah. Well, didn't members of Namco help them build the game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
I was really surprised.
Sonic.
I was really surprised when
Oh,
Ryu
no, that's
kind of
not
wasn't in
Namco.
there.
Yeah, no.
Sonic.
That's just kidding.
Namco's new IP.
Yeah.
Namco bought Sonic. No.
Breaking news! You heard it here. But yeah, I was kind of surprised when Ryu wasn't in the game. I thought that'd be kind of cool to have Ryu in there. But that's not my selection.
Who
course.
would you want to see?
Tails.
I just had.
I think Tails would be awesome, or Knuckles.
I don't know about more Sonic characters.
There's one.
I would really want to see.
know.
I would really want to see Squirtle, or maybe a different.
Jesus, we got enough Pokemon.
No, there's not. There's two Pokemon in there.
2 Pokemon.
Sorry,
right
like
now.
4 or 5. My bad.
There's one.
Those other ones, Lucario and Greninja are bullshit.
Yeah, Greninja sucks.
And then Mewtwo's coming. Too.
Yeah,
I'm talking like first generation real Pokemon, not these finicky 500th BS.
Oh, you mean Raichu?
Oh,
There you go. Yeah, right.
You're talking the nostalgia, the nostalgia mon,
No, I think it'd be cool if they gave the Pokemon like
the real
evolutions.
Pokemon.
the real Pokemon.
First
Like
or second.
Lucario doesn't like evolve, but I think it'd be cool like if they started with like Greninja at his first stage, and then he could go up to like.
How the heck would that work?
I don't know. Like
You like
the
level,
more punches
you like level up when you
the
kill
more
someone.
punches you
Okay,
get.
John, who do you want to see?
I'd like to see. God, dude, I had a really good one. Oh yeah, I want to see King K. Rool
Cool.
from Donkey Kong.
That'd be cool.
I don't know,
Why?
dude. Because
Elaborate on
okay,
that.
okay. For one, I don't think that there's quite enough like heavy characters in the game. I like playing as heavier characters, and it seems like you have like Bowser and I guess Ike's sort of heavy, and Ganon, and I mean I think that's mainly
Donkey Kong.
yeah.
Donkey Kong.
He's
Donkey
kind of like
Kong's
he's kind of like
heavy.
mid, he's kind of like mid heavy.
No,
I don't know.
He's heavy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think they need more. I'd like to see some more Donkey Kong representation, and obviously like Ridley's always a good one. But
Ridley would be cool.
I don't know. I always want to see King K. Rool because somebody even made like really cool custom art for him for like when they thought he was gonna be in Brawl, and it looks so good. And I'm like, God dang it! He was just in the game. He looked so awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool art, a new wave of Smash Amiibos.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like this.
What's an amiibo?
This.
Take one of them home.
That's an amiibo. Yeah.
They're the new waves are coming out June through September. We don't have the specifics, but
Yeah.
they did confirm that Lucas and Mewtwo are also going to have their own amiibos. The 2 new characters, or the unlockable, downloadable content characters. That's gonna be pretty neat.
That makes me wonder.
Yeah.
That makes me wonder with what kind of. Well, for one, I'm sure the next Pokemon game is going to have some kind of Amiibo compatibility.
Yeah, that's what I was about to jump on
It's
because
got
the
to.
new 3DS.
They
Has
would
that
be.
Amiibo.
They are working on that.
You know they are.
They're working on a Pokemon game. They're releasing all Pokemon Amiibos. They would be insane not to.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah, that'd be
make-
crazy.
At
If
least
they
like
people would scoop that up like.
at least do 100
Candy.
different Pokemon.
I wonder if they're going to announce like the new, because the new Pokemon game that they're making is going to have obviously like maybe like around 100 new Pokemon in it. I wonder if they're going to like release the first 3 starters in like a pack.
Yeah, that'd
for
be
that game.
That'd be cool. Like, or they could do like a pre-order, or not pre-order, but like a special game edition where you get all 3 or just 1.
Yeah,
In a bundle.
like Mario Party did.
Yeah, Mario
You just
Party.
get, yeah,
did
we
that.
got Mario. Yeah.
Speaking of
exactly.
more Amiibos, they announced this cool new Yarn Yoshi Amiibo along with. They kind of just demoed the game a little bit,
Yarn
which
Yoshi.
I don't think was anything spectacular. But
Looks
this,
alright.
the Amiibo, I think me and John agree is the real news because
Oh my
it's
God,
made
yeah.
out of yarn, not plastic.
Yeah.
Not hard plastic. It's a
That
straight
looks-
up
It
yarn.
looks
That'd be
awesome.
cool.
It looks so awesome, dude.
There's going to be green, blue, and pink, and they look very cute.
Gotta get pink, dude.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I think
they-
it would be cool if they start releasing Amiibos that aren't painted or anything. Where
So
because you buy figurines and they're gray primed or
So you
something
just-
like that.
you can just paint- so you can just paint
it
them
yourself. I think.
That's pretty creative. I like
Dude,
that.
Yeah,
you
you
know
make
the
your own.
the kids would like that.
That'd
I
be,
think it'd be cool.
That'd be
that'd be
crazy.
very cool. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Look at man. See, why do we even have Josh on the show?
Turtle.
A turtle?
No, dude. Oh my god. As soon as me and Caleb saw them like announce that though, they just look so freaking cool, dude. Oh my
So it's
god.
only Yoshi
really-
they're doing that on though.
Who knows?
Well, that's
Who knows?
that's the thing. They could.
I can't. Is
that
there,
opens up so many more
Yeah,
possibilities.
they could make like a Clay Kirby one.
Is the Yarn Yoshi from a game? Because I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's Yoshi's Wool. Or
Yoshi's Woolly World.
Woolly World.
Yeah,
Okay, that must. Yeah, I don't
it's
think
coming out. Did I put when it's coming out on there? Woolly World.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not out yet then.
September.
It's coming.
I
out
was thinking of
September.
like a Yoshi game where he was in Yarn. Okay.
Yeah, I think the Amiibos are launching alongside it, aren't they?
Yeah,
Most likely.
close to it.
Most likely.
That's how they've been packaging them.
Oh my
together
god, but
for
yeah,
releases.
if you guys haven't seen that, oh my gosh, just look up Yoshi
Look at it.
Woolly World Amiibo or whatever. They look so freaking cool.
Look like you could make your own and just stuff one. Like it's
Really?
They just like panned out the
That'd be cool.
pads and
I
you
mean,
can put whatever you want.
well, you could take out like the microchip and that
Yeah.
just, like
Yeah, that's
that just
true.
opens up. Excuse me, a bunch of
That's disgusting.
it just opens up a bunch of like you've seen all the creative amiibos that they
Yeah.
painted online. You could
Oh, yeah.
you could do anything with that.
Yeah, I think customization is something that some people want to make it their own.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Josh or
That's what the amiibo
Josh-
is all about.
colored in his amiibo.
I wonder if that kind of reminds me. I wonder if like in the future they're gonna release like little amiibo accessories that you can buy for them, like a little Mario cap or like
A second cannon arm
to
for
really
Samus.
customize.
We're talking
it.
about Gen 3 amiibo. Okay?
Gen 3 amiibo.
Yeah, when they get
No,
to
the
that.
original wave was the best wave, man.
I got Triloger.
Well, along
Yeah,
with
yeah.
all this amiibo talk, they announced, we already knew this, but Amiibo Tap, where
Yeah.
you can just, a random game is assigned to an amiibo when you place it on your gamepad, and you can play you'll download
I think
a
they said-
specific game,
Yeah.
and you'll get to like play through an iconic part of that game, or just a little bit of it. It'll be like a
Yeah.
timed playthrough.
I think they said it's 3 minutes. A 3 minute.
3
demo.
So it was like a little demo.
But that's exactly
Yeah.
what it is, and it's kind of weird, but like
They were
a
showing it.
demonstration that they used, you put Mario down on the gamepad and Metroid pops up. And
Yeah.
it's like, what?
So it doesn't correlate with the.
Yeah.
No, it's completely
Exactly.
it's completely random and it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, that-
but it is neat. It's kind of neat.
Remember, Iwata had one of the coolest quotes. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know
Oh.
what you're gonna get. It's pretty much what he
Yeah,
said.
that's-
He said that with the amiibos. Oh,
Directly, yeah.
it was so ridiculous.
It was
Yeah, that
kinda-
pissed me off if I bought like a Samus amiibo and I got like some Fire Emblem crap.
It's just odd. Like it doesn't. I don't know. I guess it just doesn't make a lot of sense. You would expect that you'd get the actual,
Yeah.
well, at least a Samus game,
Yeah.
at least the Metroid game with it. But whatever. I don't know.
They need to make
Another
more
one,
games.
another cool thing that they announced was they commemorated the trailer. They commemorated the 30th anniversary of Mario with a trailer using Mario Maker.
Yeah.
And I'd also talked about the Mario Maker game itself. Did they announce?
I think they said.
Yeah,
they said a release date, May something or something.
Oh, September. It launches in September.
Wow.
I'm like, let me just get my hopes up real fast.
It looks very user friendly and easy to use, and you can even swap between the old 8-bit and the new 3D Mario.
Yeah, that was previously announced. They already showed you that, but
well, it looked cool.
Yeah, it looks freaking beast.
I'm not big on Mario games.
Are you not really excited?
I'll probably get it. Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. Like to be able to create your own like world or whatever.
Yeah.
And make it yours. That's cool. I mean that's actually been around forever. Everybody like does that with like all the older Mario games.
Yeah.
You know how people bag on Nintendo for their online stuff? They're gonna have online maps, and they're getting a lot better about their online stuff.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah, finally. And there are going to be a lot of custom stages you can download from other people.
Yeah,
that's the most exciting part for it, I think.
Yeah, because it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't be even worth buying, if you ask me.
People are infinitely more creative as a whole than by themselves. And when you can go out and play something and look at something that someone else does, it just fuels your imagination, and it's like a cyclical thing. It's very neat to see.
That adds to replay value, obviously. I mean, it's kind of infinite at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's literally the Little Big Planet of Mario, which is exactly what I wanted Little Big Planet to be when it came out, but it wasn't. So now we have it.
Yeah.
And
it's like Portal, too, on Steam.
Well, I think we all know Little Big Planet refused to become a well-controlled platformer. And that's on PlayStation.
The physics-based crap of that is just terrible. But
yeah, it doesn't work as well as.
Do you even science, bro?
Physics, bro.
Was there anything else said about that game?
About
Mario Maker?
I
thought there was something else. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, that's it.
All I know is, are you excited for that?
Oh yeah, I really.
Are you gonna get it?
I can't wait to try it out. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it yet.
I'm probably gonna play it at your house. And then...
Yeah,
because
everyone knows you're gonna buy it.
Yeah, I'm getting it day
that's
one.
What it is.
There's no option.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, you didn't get Hyrule Warriors, so I had to buy Hyrule Warriors. So,
Nice.
So that's just how that works. Anyways, we have to come back to Yoshi's Woolly World because we talked about the Amiibo and we talked about the game a little bit, but Double Yoshi. He said that like
the
3
Yoshi
times.
Riding the Yoshi?
He said that 3 times in the demonstration.
You really like that?
And it was hilarious because like you throw the Yoshi Amiibo in there and you get Double Yoshi. And it just throws another Yoshi around. It's really
you're excited
looking.
About a Double Yoshi.
It just sounded funny, like Double Yoshi.
No, it's cool.
It does sound ridiculous.
I was just gonna say, I know a guy that gets excited over Double Rainbows. So if you wanted.
That's a good one. No, but seriously, he knew it was weird to say because he put an awful amount of emphasis on it. He's like, Double Yoshi.
Yeah,
it's like,
Double Yoshi coming to your TV this spring.
Yeah, it was very funny. Yeah, we're talking about that. And then after Yoshi, they talked about Splatoon.
Oh yeah.
Which is I don't know if they already had a release date, but it's May 29th.
Splatoon?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't have I don't think they
Splatoon.
had a release date for it yet. No.
What is Splatoon?
The third-person shooter where you shoot paint.
Yeah, it's like the paint shooter.
And you try to fill out the stage with paint. Yeah.
And, I mean, of course, it looks. I mean, that's one of the games I'm most excited about coming up. It's just a unique.
Yeah.
Unique shooter.
Anytime there's like the new IP made by Nintendo, it's always interesting to see what they do. Because like Pikmin was really out there. I mean, like obviously that's not a game for everybody, but that was new.
Yeah, it was a new like kind of game.
And that's nothing like Mario or anything like that. You're controlling an army. So I mean, like I like
it's like an RTS on the.
Yeah, exactly.
On the console, and they did that.
Has
very
Nintendo ever
successfully.
done an RTS?
Yeah, Pikmin.
This is it, Pikmin. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
they've never done it before. No.
Yeah,
and that's what I think's so interesting about it. Like Nintendo's not like they haven't done like a third-person shooter like this.
It's gonna be very interesting because they put the Nintendo spin on it. It could be very fun.
I meant third-person shooter.
More Amiibo talk. Just kind of speaks on the success of Amiibos. Jesus.
Oh yeah, obviously
they are they're knocking it out of the park with this stuff. Splatoon's getting their own Amiibo characters.
That'd be cool.
And they're called Inklings? Inkling Amiibo?
Yeah, I think that's what all the characters are called.
Announced alongside of the game on May 29th. And you get special like outfits or missions with them.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you get. I think you get. I think that's right. I think you get special missions and like a couple outfits and.
Yes, I mean.
That sounds right. Yeah, that's one.
That'd be
It's
cool.
like cool DLC, and you get a little action figure.
I've just never been big on third-person.
That's just
shooters.
the way to do it. Well, the way Nintendo's going about this is just the right way.
Yeah,
they're incorporating everything well.
That's the coolest thing about like getting their little. I don't know. I guess not all their DLC is like that, but yeah, you have like the physical and you have in-game rewards.
Yeah,
it's pretty neat.
It's a fantastic way to do it. I absolutely agree. And another thing, we were kind of worried last time about. Whether it would be local multiplayer or just multiplayer.
Yeah.
And they announced that you could play one person on the gamepad, another person on the TV, so there would be that local multiplayer feel,
cool.
which is very important, I feel, for a Nintendo game. Because that's separate. Mm-hmm. That puts it apart,
from
and you don't have
console from everybody else.
Yeah. And you don't have to rely on their spotty internet sometimes. I say that just because... God.
I really
Smash Bros. Still suffers awfully from that.
I still don't have as many issues with the online on Smash Bros.
Are you like right next to the router or something?
Yeah, I'm right next to my router though, and I don't know.
Yes, you do. Trust me.
No, there's still times that I'm like ready to throw my controller through the TV,
and there shouldn't be.
Literally every time I start up that game and play online, Super Smash Bros. We're talking about here for the Wii U, it is just a lag fest. I will press A, and 1 second later, he'll do the move.
Damn.
Have you tried putting new batteries in? Turn off your controller.
That's what it is.
Did you try restarting it?
Ejecting the disc and putting it back in.
You're just having really bad.
Have you tried blowing the disc?
No. It's not my internet. I
completely agree. And if they get, I honestly think if they get the online wrong with Splatoon, I think it's just gonna bomb.
Yeah, it's a big factor, especially with online paint bomb.
Yeah,
especially with online shoes. One thing I thought was really cool. They're not like held down by the concept of a shooter either. It just speaks to the creativity that Nintendo always brings. In the trailer that they showed, the dude was using a freaking roller brush on the ground. Yeah. It's not shooting guns and stuff. Just a guy was with a paint roller, and it was really funny looking. And of course, it's paint, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Kind of just made me laugh a little bit.
God,
it's kind of cool.
Japanese thing is the weirdest thing, man.
So, sometimes it's weird.
It's beautiful, but it always works.
Yeah, it works out though.
Yeah, you got
Mario was pretty weird.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a chance. That's what it's all about. That's what life's all about.
Yeah.
Bomberman.
Oh, Nintendo 64 games.
What?
Bomberman. That's a character. I know that's.
There you go.
That's a weird character.
But that would be a cool character.
For
like
Smash,
on Smash.
He's talking about for Smash.
Yeah,
wow.
I know we're way off of it.
Bringing it back to.
But I think Bomberman would be cool.
Bomberman would be very cool.
They should also remake that game.
Okay, so along with the Bomberman talk, Bomberman's on N64 and Nintendo DS, they also announced that they're bringing Nintendo 64 and Nintendo DS games to the Wii U Virtual Console. That's a very important distinction. They have N64 games on the Wii Virtual Console.
Yeah.
Not the Wii U.
I never understood why they just can't just transfer those.
It's I don't know either.
It's retarded.
Something I hate.
Yeah, that's one of the things they need to fix, and I'm sure they're trying.
But they're doing DS games though.
But yeah, and one of the cool things was you can either split it between your TV and your gamepad, or you can
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
with the DS.
That's my first thought when you said about DS games on there. I'm like, how are they going to do the dual screen? Are they going to split it?
It's awesome.
I think that's cool.
And I don't know why. I didn't even think of that myself. I was like, oh yeah, duh, because the touchscreen's on the gamepad. Yeah, you just blow it up on the TV.
And you can, and also they had them holding the gamepad vertically, and it also acted as a split screen, so you can still play it on your gamepad.
But it splits it all. Yeah, see, I don't know. Some games you want that separate screen where it's full. And then,
it just depends on what you're in the
mood for.
Game.
Yeah,
exactly. The situation you're playing in. You got kids, whatever.
I'm sure Super Mario 64. Which, of course, they're bringing.
Yeah.
Well, re-releasing
that was
on the Wii U.
That was one of the announced ones. And they said one of the cool things that they did, if you've already bought Super Mario 64 on the Wii Virtual Console, you'll get it at a discount for $2. It's $12 if you if you haven't already bought it on the Wii Virtual Console.
But it's going to be an HD.
I think they said the N64
reframed.
titles would range from $9.99 to $11.99.
That's not bad.
No, they're not up-res. They didn't say that.
They're not going to up-res them?
They didn't say that, no.
They up-res them on the Wii.
That's what I was wondering.
To 480p. I mean,
they were already at 480p, I thought.
Okay. That's just
anyway.
They just smoothed them out. That's not really enough.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, they didn't say.
They're smooth.
But one thing we need to say about that is they said they were bringing Donkey Kong 64 to.
Yeah, it was displayed on there.
Yeah, and they said it's coming too, which is I know that Nintendo was having.
Sweet.
Yeah, and because that's a really big deal because they were having problems with like Rare because Rare made that game. And Nintendo
I forgot that.
Published it.
Yeah, I forgot Rare and Nintendo were together at one point.
And so,
it seems like Rare wants to play ball now, or at least the people who are in control of Rare licensing titles are. Because they're wanting to release their own games, and now they're just playing. They're playing ball. Feels like they're back.
Yeah.
In one way or another, it feels like their games are here too.
I think I think it's really cool. And so for those of you who haven't played Donkey Kong 64 before, if you like collectathons, pick it up because it's the biggest collectathon in the entire world.
That game is so long.
Did you hear about how it won the Guinness Book of World Records?
No.
It won the Guinness Book of World Records for most collected items in a game ever.
Every time you say collectathon, I feel like that's a slight. That's a slight towards the game because and I know you love the game.
No, I love collectathon.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. But for someone like me, I don't. That's not what I like.
Grand Theft Auto. There's a bunch of collecta crap in that.
Yeah, but it's not exclusively a collectathon.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah.
Like Donkey Kong 64 says you have to do it to complete.
But Mario 64 is a collectathon too. You gotta get the coins, you gotta get the red coins, you gotta get the stars. But that means you do like collectathons.
No, they're more level based, and the stars don't really represent you beating the level. And you don't have to get red coins and all the coins and stuff.
I don't know, you have to get all the bananas in Donkey Kong either.
Well, then what's the point of collecting stuff?
Well, it unlocks new stages just like it does in Mario 64. Like you have to have the star power to unlock it. Same thing.
This time you got
banana. Except there's just way more shit to collect.
Banana power.
But in order to get the stars, you're completing objectives.
Yeah, it's the same with Donkey Kong 64.
So it's not really.
They don't have names though. You just go into the stage and you grab it. Like you just go into the stage. It's not like Mario 64 where you go to it, you grab it, and the stage is over and the screen fades out or whatever. It's like you go to it, you grab it, and you can just keep playing the stage. Kind of like Banjo-Kazooie. Almost actually exactly like Banjo-Kazooie, but it just has like twice as much stuff to collect.
Now, Banjo-Kazooie is a collectathon. I don't feel like Super Mario 64 is a collectathon.
Yeah, I guess it's a little more objective based.
Because you're playing to complete that part of the level.
Yeah.
But you do.
They're definitely different, but they're both. I still classify them both as collectathons, but they definitely are different games.
Super Mario 64 is not a collectathon.
It's a platforming king.
Yeah, let's get off. They showed a bunch of Nintendo. Nintendo kind of along with the mobile announcement, they have a new indie focus.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
They showed a ton of indie games, and that's pretty.
Well, and I think
pretty interesting.
I think Xbox has done really well with
indie
games, like bring them in.
They did on the 360.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 360, and like you can tell on the one that they're really pushing it now because I log on like at least I get on my Xbox One at least like 4 or 5 times a week, and they always have like at least once or twice a week a highlighted indie game at a discount too that you can play,
like Steam.
Yeah, pretty much. And so I think it would be smart for Nintendo to do that because it will back them up more.
Yeah.
I think Xbox Live single-handedly made the indie scene what it is.
Well, yeah, there's no question about that. But for like Nintendo, they need more games on their platforms for people to buy it.
That's why this is kind of exciting because
exclusively to Nintendo too.
Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
There's a few coming that are exclusive.
Well, like that fall game is exclusively to Nintendo. I think they just now said though that you can do it on Steam.
Okay, well, they're getting there. They're
that's why setting their foundation
cool.
up.
They have a cool little indie focus, and that also kind of talks to their mobile indie games. I think are much more prevalent on mobile. Or they kind of go mobile indie games.
Indie games. games, pretty much.
Mobile and indie games go hand in hand a lot more than third-party games and consoles do.
But they still do have big releases on mobile too. I mean, the AAA companies or whatever you want to call them do release those bigger versions of smaller versions of bigger games on the mobiles quite a bit.
Yeah, but
I mean, they're not nearly as good, obviously.
I've never been much of a mobile gamer, so
no, me neither. But it's just cool to see.
Yeah, I want to see Nintendo. Yeah, I want to see Nintendo jump into it and see.
Do you think Nintendo will release smaller versions of their games on the? No, they've said through DNA.
No, they said they're not going to do that, so they're not going to do it. Because when people say stuff, they mean it forever.
Exactly, right? Just like Sakurai. Yep.
And Kojima.
Well, he's out of the game now.
Kojima's made his last Metal Gear. He's out.
Oh, one thing I was gonna say about the indie games. We did notice when we were watching through some of those games like are stuff that's kind of been on PC for a while, like kind of been on Steam.
Octodad.
Like Octodad, yeah, perfect
Five Nights
example.
At Freddy's.
Oh God, no!
Nintendo's not getting 5 minutes.
But
thank God.
Building on what Shane said, I mean, it would be nice if at least even if it's multiply, like even if it's also on Steam or PC or whatever, it'd be nice if Nintendo could at least secure them releasing close to around the same time on the Wii U too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if they really did show that interest for indie developers. Yeah. Obviously, it was a pretty big chunk of the Nintendo Direct. I mean,
and they're even creating. They have their own industries. They have their own studios. Like HAL Laboratories is on that Blocky game.
Yeah.
Had to get them.
Whatever it's called.
I don't remember what it's called, but it looked very cool because that is probably going to be exclusive to Nintendo because
that's definitely exclusive.
Because the HAL Laboratories created Kirby and
the first
it looked very interesting. I felt it looked
that's pretty cool.
Pretty fun. It did look very.
It's a cute little puzzle platform or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, be very interesting.
I think puzzle platformers right now.
Mm-hmm. And they kind of got a horror game in there, Fatal Frame.
I thought you said
horror game.
Got that horror game.
It's like GTA, but you just pick up whores all day.
Nintendo,
and then
all
kill
about
them.
the horror.
Yeah, family friendly. But yeah. So the for those of you who like horror games, yeah.
What was it?
I've never played. Have you guys played a Fatal Frame?
I've seen them played.
Yeah, me too.
I've never been interested in the genre, but it feels like the Wii U's made for it, so it could be
made for horror games.
The gimmick of Fatal Frame seems to play out a lot better.
Using the gamepad to take pictures.
Yeah,
you take pictures of ghosts to defeat.
Yeah, no, I've seen the game. I can see where you're going with that. It's just, I just don't see Nintendo getting into horror games though. It's just,
I know it's weird, but it's nice to have that kind of variety.
I guess.
You know? There's a big
no, it's not.
There's a big fan, a lot of fans of horror games.
Yeah, especially Fatal Frame. Yeah,
I don't see myself buying a horror game for the.
No, me neither. But
yeah,
if it's good, if it gets good reviews, dude, I'll check it out and I'll play it. I'll play through it on this channel, for real. But one thing that I always get reminded of when anybody talks about any Fatal Frame game is freaking Pokemon Snap. Yeah. Why the hell is that not on the Wii U yet?
Because that game sucked.
At least the port.
Because they're biding their time.
At least port the N64 one over or something.
That game sucked.
Yeah, they need to port
what?
it over.
Pokemon Snap.
Dude, that game is so good.
You suck.
Dude. Okay,
I beat the game and never played it. Like, I probably picked it up again and I was like, oh yeah, this is boring. It's the same thing.
Did you snap them all?
Yeah.
Dude, no way. They're so hard to find.
Dude, I was a fat 10-year-old kid that sat in front of his Nintendo 64 all day.
Me too, bro. Yeah. But no, dude. Oh my god. Seriously, if they had like a Pokemon Snap that had almost all the Pokemon in it, oh my god.
Pokemon Snap 2.
Well, they should just
Pokemon Snap U.
I think if they do a Pokemon Snap game, they should also add like
selfies.
A feature, not
selfies for Miiverse.
Like you take a selfie of you
with the Pokemon. You can put the Pokemon.
I think like someone like me would like definitely take advantage of that. Yeah. And just like take the worst picture ever.
But would you? I got a question for you guys.
Let's not elaborate on that.
No, hold on.
Let's not.
Yeah, we're not gonna elaborate. I'm not gonna go into
that. Onyx next to
dirty,
dirty
Pokemon pics. I think it would be cool because I forgot.
This is great. This is great.
What was his name on Pokemon that like took Brock's place?
The guy in the gym?
No, Brock.
Oh,
like,
they replaced.
Brock,
Tracy.
Yeah,
Tracy?
the guy. He was a Pokemon drawer though. I think with the Wii U gamepad, if they were gonna do a Pokemon Snap, they should add that feature for like kids that like to draw.
That would be cool. Because they have like Pokemon
Right.
Art Academy and stuff like that. But if they implemented it in,
What? I don't like drawing. I suck. I can't even draw number 2. What?
That's great.
What?
oh man, that's unacceptable, Shane.
What's going through your head, Caleb?
We got way off track there. We kind of
Sorry, we got excited. Listen, I'm sorry.
Bring it back.
I'm sorry. I just get so excited about Pokemon Snap, just thinking about it being on the Wii. What? I do have a question. Would you guys rather it be on the 3DS or Wii U if it came out? Just a question.
Wii U.
Wii U?
No, probably Wii U.
Okay, yeah, me too. I was just asking.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Because that way it'd be more fun.
Anyways, Nintendo
Something Shane's going to be incredibly
there you
excited
go,
about.
Oh, yeah.
These new Streetpass games.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, they're really cool.
They actually look good.
Yeah, they look pretty cool.
Are they good? Because,
One of them's a
Street Pass
zombie.
games...
We just said they look good.
No, I'm just saying, because
No,
it's
we're
a
lying to you.
replay.
April Fool.
Because once you complete the Street Pass games, it's like, oh yeah, let's keep doing this over and over again.
I don't know much about that, but
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways,
I don't know
new
if
Street
it's
Pass
like
games. Ultimate Angler,
Okay.
where you Street Pass and
you fish.
people give you more. What was it?
I think they just give you more
lures.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give you different lures the more people
To
Street
go
Pass.
fishing.
And there's over 150 different types of fish throughout this island that you can catch.
Oh, dude, that's pretty cool.
It looked pretty neat. But even
It
better
does
than
look
that,
pretty beast.
even better than that, there's this new Battleground Z,
Oh,
which is basically a zombie fighter,
yeah.
and you get different items depending on like the hobbies that you're
Interested in.
yeah, and
You
you go fight different hordes.
What kind of-
and try to survive?
Weapon are you going to give? One of the hobbies is
Oh, you can
sleeping.
like have guns, and they're
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like Dead Rising Street Pass.
yeah.
That's
They,
cool.
they showed a whole
Seriously.
Yeah, that's
they showed a
cool.
whole bunch of different pretty cool weapons.
Well, I mean, like, for me, like, going to university, you get a lot of Street Passes, and it's, like, collecting the puzzles is fun, and then the Find Me is, like, fun or it's fun for the first 3 times, and then it's just
Yeah.
the same thing through, like, once you beat all the different types of, like, bosses they have, within them Find Me,
And that's it.
it's it. Then you have the Warrior's Way, which is, like, paper, rock, scissors with an army that you get from collecting Street Passes, and you build up your army.
Mhm.
And it has a level cap of 9 million, so it rolls 9s. No, it rolls 9s, and once you do that, it's just the same thing over. So,
Yeah.
Sorry.
They also announced something called Street Pass Premium, which lets you buy certain things, and they didn't elaborate too much on that. They kept it very brief.
Yeah, well,
But there's definitely gonna be more coming out about that, I'm sure.
the
they said
use of
something-
Street Pass coins would, like, you really don't use them as much now. Like, I think I'm capped out on mine.
really?
Yeah.
I don't think. Well,
Premium is an actual money base.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
it's
you
actual-
you have to
okay.
buy it. And I think they said something about saving your friends in it. I don't know. It was all really kind of
VIP.
yeah. It was all really
something.
kind of obscure, and it looked like it wasn't worth paying for.
It was very quick. Nothing they mentioned on the direct was worth paying for.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's a
So
ton
it's
more
still-
about this that's
it
going to
didn't
come
seem
out.
Still in
very
the works.
Yeah, seems like it's still in the works. They're gonna
Yeah.
kind of flesh that out a little bit more. But both those things, both those new Street Pass games will be available April 16th.
This April?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So what is that like in a week?
Like 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
There you go, dude.
Pretty
Oh, that'd be
close.
cool.
And of course, if you buy both of them, you get a discount. I think it was like
Yeah.
$8 bucks.
And you're probably gonna get them, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll get them.
Yeah, they're fun.
They
They
look
look fun.
like they're pretty
Yeah.
cool. Not gonna lie.
I like Street Passing.
Everybody likes the Zelda fishing minigame, man.
Yeah,
That's what this looks like, but on a bigger scale.
it does.
That's-
And Mario Kart 8, the new DLC releases April 23rd, and you were saying that
Is
that
this the
was
second
sooner,
DLC for
yeah,
it?
sooner than
yeah.
previously
They said it was
anticipated.
gonna release like I think they said before. No. I think they said before it was gonna release late May, but now it's
Yeah,
they changed it to
because when
April
I bought it,
23rd.
when they first released that you could buy both, I remember it saying May.
Yeah, so
And I was like, why the hell is the first one coming out in November? And then there's
I
that,
know I hated that, long
5-month
wait.
period or whatever it was
Yeah,
to May.
sounds about right. Yeah, about
It's a
half a
long
year.
wait, but I mean, it's kept Mario Kart relevant for nearly a year because of the new release stuff.
I think honestly, if you ask me, I think Mario Party. No,
Mario
not
Kart.
Mario Party. But Mario Kart like really survives on like its gameplay alone because it's just
Dude, yeah, that
so
game
much
is fun.
There's something about it's just like so much fun. I think
it survives like within the niche community, but when you have content like that, it brings it to the forefront.
Yeah.
It keeps it popular with a much larger group of people rather than just the people. Who
I
just
know
like
people
to play
that
online.
bought the game or bought a Wii U because Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
And also the fact that Smash Brothers was coming out, but Mario Kart 8 was like a big push for me to buy the Wii U. And the fact that they're actually keeping up and trying to make the game more interesting. And
Speaking of
I was just making a comment on the relevancy and how important DLC can be for a game's lifespan.
Speaking of keeping it up to date, what's the new mode they're making for it?
Hopefully they fix it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Probably one of the biggest news about Mario Kart 8. 200cc mode.
What?
Yeah. Super
dude,
fast.
Hell yeah.
It looked we just watched
really
a video
fast.
of it and it was
Dude, that's gotta be insane.
Yeah. It looked
That's
really
awesome.
fast.
If you're gonna play drunk Mario Kart,
And see
that's the way to do it.
Oh my god, yes.
and see that's how DLC keeps games relevant. This one mode is single-handedly going to revitalize a lot of passion for the game.
That's freaking. Oh my god.
That's why
Dude, that is
DLC can be
awesome.
so important for a game. And
Yeah,
if you
something
do
like
it-
that. That's good DLC.
Nintendo's proving that if you do it right, it keeps it in people's minds.
It keeps it relevant, and not only that, it's releasing with the DLC that's coming out. So like,
It's
right
not
as
its
soon
separate
as,
thing.
Yeah, and it's free, so you don't have to pay for it. It comes. It's just an update.
They're just giving
So
you
even
a
if
new
you don't
game
do the
mode.
DLC, you get the 200cc. So
They're just giving you a new game mode.
I just can't. I don't know. I didn't. That was totally out of left
that's
field for
pretty.
me.
That's pretty legit.
That was exciting news.
And dude, I am gonna have a blast playing it because I'm gonna be.
What pun are you going?
Yeah, what pun is that?
You're gonna be blasting through the courses.
Yeah, shut up.
Because you're gonna be going so
There's
fast.
no pun there. I don't know why.
I don't know what you're doing.
All right. Well,
Put a pun.
we have more topics to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they talked about more Amiibo compatibility, like Sonic, Toad, Mega Man, Pac-Man.
Yeah,
I think
whole
a
bunch-
game
whole
like
bunch
that-
more, yeah.
I think a game like that, like I understand with Smash Brothers it'd be hard to balance it out, but like a game like Super Smash, if you have an Amiibo, it doesn't matter what it is. Nintendo, when they release that Amiibo, they should also release content on that game. So when you put that Amiibo on it, like on Mario Kart, that character can play.
That would be freaking.
That
I think
would
you're
be
talking
cool.
about like custom.
That's no,
characters.
yeah. Like,
Well, it'd be a custom
the
character.
actual where you play with the actual character besides just the stupid hat that they have.
Yeah, like the Link.
Because that's all the Amiibos do in Mario Kart is just give you.
Yeah, or not
just
Link.
the
Link
hat.
is on Mario Kart.
Well, I'm sure they'll probably keep that in mind for the next one because they have Link and villagers in this one,
I know.
so that could be pretty cool.
I
Super
wonder.
High Villager.
Could they have Sonic All Stars Racing. I wonder if they'll ever release like Sonic
That was a horrible game.
as. Have you ever played it? Or
Yes.
It's actually really good.
Dude, that's a horrible game.
Whatever. Next topic.
Sonic doesn't have much.
Dude, if it's Sega, it sucks. There's a reason why that company went downhill.
That's why the company starts with an S.
Yeah. Sega for suck.
Because it means Sega.
Okay, well now we're on to fan questions.
Ooh.
What
Yes.
video game has the best soundtrack?
Honestly, I was one of the few people that was able to get the soundtrack for Super Smash.
Oh,
Because
God,
after
yeah.
that...
That's almost not fair.
After that licensing issue, yeah, and so it comes with 2 discs.
Mm-hmm.
You got your DS. Well, actually, the first disc is just like DS and then like some of the Wii U ones, I believe, and then the whole Wii U. And like, it's pretty awesome. Like, obviously, I don't listen to it while I'm driving, but it's nice to like listen to while you're like at home or doing something because it's so different for each track for it.
Yeah.
Like Zelda or something, the soundtrack for that, it's kind of like it goes with the
That's
same
why I was
thing.
saying that's almost like not fair because you're literally like combining soundtracks
Yeah,
from
you're
different
going from
games.
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like each game has its own type of, I guess you'd say, genre,
yeah.
if you wanted to.
I think
other music.
Smash Bros is kind of always going to be. I don't know. I think Smash Bros is always going to be like
It's
kind
the
of
only
best.
game I can think that has a good one. Besides, I will say, if we can go back in time, I'd say Metroid.
Yeah, you can get... Which one?
Super
Metroid?
Super Metroid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can choose whatever you want, dude.
Yeah, Super Metroid, for some reason, I love that soundtrack.
Okay, so
I don't know why.
Super Smash or Super Metroid?
I have to pick?
Yeah, between
We're
the two.
talking about your favorite video game
Well,
soundtrack.
the fan can just accept the fact that I like both.
Or you can grow
Fine.
a pair of balls and pick one.
Fine. Fan, I pick Super Smash.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's all it needs is clarity.
Wii U.
I like, I think...
Parentheses.
I think if I had to choose, I think, like, Xenoblade has a fantastic soundtrack. I think that kind of partially makes the game. But, I think my favorite soundtrack ever is Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, I
like that. I like the music.
good.
I like the music from that game more than anything.
Yeah.
It's so damn good. And the fact that it changes as you go throughout the castle
As you
for the
progress
different
through the
areas.
level. Yeah.
It was one of the first games that did that. It's freaking revolutionary, dude.
It's pretty good.
Like when you go underwater and it's like instead of like it's just awesome.
They do that in Mario.
Changes the whole vibe.
No, they don't. It's just
Super Mario?
Well, now they do.
What do you mean now they do?
They didn't used to. Like on Super Mario 64, the music was the same. It didn't change when you went underwater.
No, Super Mario music changed. Dude, I'm telling you.
I mean, like the levels for Super Mario 60, like Jolly Roger Bay.
Oh.
Like the music for it's constant. Like it doesn't like
change throughout the level.
I know what you mean. Like
yeah.
in Mario World though, yeah. Like the water
Yeah.
levels have different music and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, like it's.
You're saying as throughout that level, or
Yeah,
area you're
throughout the
playing,
level, like different
it
parts of the
changes. Yeah,
level,
yeah,
the music's
good.
it's still the same theme, but it changes as you go throughout.
Yeah.
I just think that was freaking genius of Grant Kirkhope to do that. So, I also really like the Oblivion soundtrack. I used to listen to that a lot. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is the best. What about you, Caleb?
I'm gonna go with Ocarina of Time.
Freaking knew it. Called your ass. You said Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
5? That does have a pretty tight ass.
I couldn't
music
remember
selection.
it. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, Grand Theft Auto 5 is actually.
You like that one?
that
I do, only because it feels like it's a soundtrack of a conglomeration of different songs.
Yeah, because all the
Licensed
other
music
Grand
for-
Theft Auto,
Like Smash Brothers.
Licensed music from actual artists, and
Yeah.
it's very very
like the other Grand Theft Autos weren't licensed music.
they
It
did.
was like
yeah, they did.
it was more ripped off. Well, it was, but it was like small, like real small sections of the song, and then it'd be like cut in with the radio of some stupid commercial.
No, they had full songs on Grand Theft Auto 3, 4, and 5.
And 4?
Yeah.
Well, it may just piss me off. I just turned off the radio every time I got in the car.
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
That's what's great about Grand Theft Auto soundtracks is they do it like no one else does. No one else goes and gets actual licensed music and puts it on. Sorry. No one else takes No one else takes popular songs and like creates their soundtrack out of like really well-known songs. Like
Yeah, the only other game
Super
I can think of
Smash
is
Bros.
Rock Band.
yeah, well, Rock Band.
What's your favorite soundtrack, Rock Band?
Damn it, cheater.
That doesn't even
Every
count.
song in existence.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you can choose so many songs.
That doesn't count. You want to cheat? Just like, Rock Band, the music game. iTunes is my favorite game.
Flappy Bird.
Oh God. Okay. Anyways,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fan question.
if you could play through any game for the first time again, what game would it be?
Fuck yes. Super Metroid.
Yeah.
I know that's the same answer I
A
used.
lot of love for Super Metroid.
Well, no, I'm like,
Hey,
I like Metroid.
if you scan your Mario Amiibo, you might unlock 3
Oh,
minutes
yeah.
of Super Metroid.
No, if I had to, like, I'd say Super Metroid, or honestly, I think Grand Theft Auto 5 was, like, awesome.
Did you not
It
like
was
Grand-
awesome.
Did you
yeah.
not like
It
Grand
was
Theft Auto
awesome,
5?
but, like,
No,
my
it was-
all-time favorite game that, like, that got me hooked into gaming would be Metal Gear 3.
So if you could play through that one again,
If I could play through that again
on the
and just,
on
like,
the NES,
relive-
Metal Gear 3.
What, no? Metal Gear 3.
Solid 3.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid.
Solid, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3, sorry.
Fuck you.
Sorry, sorry.
I'm just
Sorry.
being an intentional dick, dude.
Sorry.
I'm just messing around.
Well, I'm sure there's some
I don't even
fan
think-
that's
I don't
like,
even think-
it's Metal Gear Solid 3!
You stupid.
Yeah.
But no, like, that game, like,
Unsubscribe.
it was just memorizing. I don't know why, but it was, like, probably the first game that I played that was different. that you could do whatever you wanted to, like explore the level.
Open world stealth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I thought that was really cool. Like I loved it. So
yeah, you're right. It's very cool. John?
It's
Mario. Anyways, your turn.
No, not even, no. That's what got me started into gaming, but I think it's really hard not to say Ocarina of Time, just because. But Mario 64 is really high up there too, because that was literally game changing for me. That's like the first game I owned.
I forget you're a Nintendo fanboy.
Yeah, but
64 was the first game I owned.
Yeah, I remember watching. I don't know. I don't want to say. I think the most fun I had in hours wasted was probably like Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, dude. And the best part about this story about that game, you're like, hell no, fuck that game. Man, fuck that man, Grand Theft Auto all day. No. But the thing about that game is, I would watch people play that, and I was like, this is the stupidest looking game I have ever seen. Then Steven Rosendale, one of my friends, yeah, you know Steven. No. Steven Rosendale, one of my friends, was like, dude, just sit down and play it. Just try it. And I was like, yeah, alright. And I sat down and played it, and it blew me the frick away. It's so good.
I didn't know we could do PC games.
You can do whatever you want.
I'd have to say Kingdoms of Alamar. The game is top tier, man.
But
Stop it.
Nope.com. But I think BioShock's really good too. I think BioShock.
See, that's why I was surprised you didn't say.
Yeah, well,
BioShock. Oblivion's weird for me to hear from you.
Dude, I sunk a lot of hours into that game.
Okay, you gonna pick one?
Oblivion. Oblivion, I picked it. But the other three are definitely up there. They're so good.
Okay. God. Name any more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really liked Pikmin too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Super Smash Brothers Melee when that first came out. God damn, dude.
How do you play through Super Smash Brothers?
Dude, they had the adventure mode.
Yeah.
Dude, Caleb. Can't forget about Pikmin 3 when it was released on the Wii. Dude, and New Super Mario Brothers when they going back to the roots of Pokemon Yellow?
Anyways, the one that I would play through again.
Crystal was fun.
There's too many good games.
I'd want to play through GoldenEye again on the N64.
That was fun.
My first time playing through that, you get all the cheat unlocks and you can just kill all the bad guys. Shoot their hats off while you're invisible.
I think I wouldn't want to play that again because after playing Perfect Dark.
No. You're going back in time.
No,
you're playing it for the first time.
You're going again?
Yeah, you're going back in time.
Okay, I was gonna say because
that would not be fair.
Because now those games just piss me off because they're so.
I actually still
shitty
I like GoldenEye better than I like GoldenEye single player way better than I liked Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark's really weird because it's so freaking blurry. Like when you're playing it looks like your character's drunk all the time because of how blurry the freaking game is.
Yeah, and I can't stand that. I could see shit in GoldenEye. It was nice.
Yeah.
Dude,
still the graphics suck.
If there was a multiplayer I could re-experience for the first time, that would probably be it.
GoldenEye.
That is
like
some of the most fun I had. Complex over and over. My God.
That's why I picked it because I liked it, and it was one of the ones that you didn't fucking name off.
What?
You can't just keep rattling off these games like, oh, I love playing this again. Oh, I love playing that again.
Okay, after a while, I was just bullshit.
No, I knew because I fucking instigated it.
Bomberman! God damn it.
Bomberman is good.
Bomberman's fun. They should.
I was liked on Bomberman.
Wait, are you bullshitting right now?
No, I was liked on Bomberman on the multiplayer stages where you all face each other. How when the time got lower, like all this crazy shit started happening on the stage. That is so fun. Yeah, I don't see any other games do that now.
Man, dang it.
Alright, we'll just start with the last topic.
No, it's fine. We're good.
Okay, what is your guys' favorite video game system?
Oh, Xbox. Like, there's no point.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because the games that I want to play are available on Xbox.
Favorite video game system of all time? I'm not talking about console wars here.
The original Xbox is your favorite?
No, I thought we were talking about, like, what console?
Yeah, what console
What's your favorite video game console?
Not like
what? No, I thought you were like all the consoles, like Xbox consoles.
No.
PlayStation consoles.
Like singular.
Singular?
Take-Two.
What? No, not Take-Two. I would probably have to say it'd easily be the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Like, easily, hands down. Like, that. I spent so many hours as a kid playing the Super Nintendo. And I'm still trying to fight my sister to give it to me because she has it right now.
So many freaking games on that thing, dude.
It's a great pick.
Yeah.
Took you a while to get there.
Probably the best.
No, man.
Because it was worth it. It was all for the build-up.
It's so legendary, you gotta build it up.
I would like to say that my favorite video game system, easily, of all time, ever, that was ever created by a video game company,
undoubtedly,
was made for me, I feel like, a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
See, Caleb's Super Nintendo too.
No, that was me mocking Shane.
See? No.
What? I don't understand
No.
the sarcasm.
It's dry humor. It'll get
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. What about you?
Just teasing you.
No.
Mine is
kill you later.
easily N64.
Why?
Because it was the first system I ever had.
I thought you
my favorite video game memories on there. Has my favorite video game of all time on there.
I figured you would have said like Dreamcast.
I'm a Dreamcast
Because you like gay
guy.
shit. Good.
Alright, yeah, I don't know. I don't... It's
The
the
DS?
Oh,
I also
Ooh, that's not bad. That's
I
not
also
bad.
really like the PS3 and the PS4. Xbox One's a really good one. I like to throw in there.
Whoa, no.
360.
Okay, now
the original Xbox.
There's
PlayStation.
There's trolling, but
Sega Dreamcast.
you can't throw
Sega.
the Xbox One in there.
No.
You might as well just play a PC.
I
at this
really,
point.
well, PC.
That's my favorite console.
That's the best one. PC.
It's my favorite console, PC.
PC because it has all the
can't
ROMs and
beat it.
emulators.
PC because it's PC. We're out.
Players
All
Club.
right, I'm done.
No. Caleb's
Wait,
done.
he doesn't get to go?
Yeah, I think my favorite's probably the N64. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You didn't do yours?
Just
okay.
just like
We're
you.
back?
Just kidding. I gotta put like the door slam sound in there. I'm out. Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, you gotta be here. You gotta be here.
I'm here.
You gotta be here. Take the
Yeah,
punches.
dog, we still got more questions to answer.
No, I thought we were actually done though.
No, we still got a
No,
couple of more fan questions.
I think
to ask.
the N64 is the best. Well, no, okay, whoa. The N64 is not the best, but I think it's my favorite. I don't think
Your favorite console.
I don't think by far it's the best at all, but it's my favorite console.
No, I felt like a console that
What do
you
you
have to
think is
expand
the best?
I think the Super Nintendo is the best console, but it's
What
not.
do
But it's not my favorite.
Yeah, I'm still
'cause-
sticking with the
But it's
Super
not my.
Nintendo.
Yeah, but it's not my favorite because I didn't grow up with it. Like I didn't have one. We couldn't afford one at the time.
If I want to be
So-
technical, I'd say PC because then you can play
not-
virtually
it's not a
any game.
console.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'd say the best console was probably the Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the best console. But my
because you had
favorite's the 64,
Nintendo,
'cause
you had
it was my
Nintendo,
first
you had
console.
Atari and all that crap before that. But like, I felt like Super Nintendo really set the basis of gaming. Like, it brought all the games that got people hooked into gaming at the time. Now you got like all the 37-year-olds that are still hooked on the Super Nintendo games they played as like 10-year-olds.
What do you think, Caleb?
I think the Steam Machine is probably the greatest console of all time, just because the possibilities are infinitesimal.
All right, well.
Suck it.
This is a dick.
I'm going for it, man. I'm going for it. All right.
Alright,
Oh, is that it?
And it is actually a console. Yeah,
it's not out.
Is that
yet.
it?
that's all we got.
That's all we got?
Yeah, there are a ton of Steam
Nope.
machines out there.
It's not out yet. They're all shit compared to my computer.
We're not talking about computers, we're talking about Steam
Well,
machines.
it's the same thing. It's a fucking computer.
It's a Steam machine, Shane.
Well, guys, that's the podcast.
And that's branding.
And that. No, I won't do it. Anyway.
It is. That's branding.
Alright, well, let's move on to the next question.
Be sure to grab
No, we're
a.
not done
Next
yet.
question.
We're
Do
not
you
done
think
yet.
Caleb's a dick?
Yes, see? There we
Be
go.
sure to grab a Dr. Pepper while you're watching the podcast.
What?
Sponsored by Coca-Cola. Dr. Pepper.
Guys, we can't start
Sure,
endorsing stuff.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. We're not that big.
But no, guys, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, especially on the Nintendo Direct, which is pretty much this entire freaking podcast. So,
KFC, give us a shout.
yeah. Bye.